Well, of course, we're blessed to be involved with such a vibrant military community in the CSRA. And with Ehrin Fairey from Southeastern Residential, I'm Neil Gordon. And Ehrin is a military relocation professional. And why is this position more than, say, a job or a career to you?
Yeah, it's super important to me. It's definitely a passion of mine. I am a military veteran. I've served in the military for the past 14 years. Half of that was active duty, half of that was reserves, but I was also a dependent my entire childhood. And so caring for military families and families specifically moving here to Fort Gordon or moving away to a new duty assignment is really important to me. I really want to make sure that I provide them with the best service possible to ensure that they have as stress-free of an experience as possible.
I was just going to ask, for those who are maybe not part of the military family, what types of stress would dependents and people who are active duty, say, endure moving around?
Yeah, I think there's a lot. I mean, obviously, we think about deployments a lot of times when we think about military, but a lot of families are going through moves every 3 to 4 years. So they're completely uprooting their lives and going to a different location, which I think causes a lot of stress. And it's always in a place that they're not familiar with. So I think the more that we can help connect them beyond just a home to resources on base, to childcare in the community, to understanding how to enroll into school systems, all of those things help with providing military better support when they go to a new duty assignment.
Mm-hmm. And how do you specifically act as a liaison with military families in it could be buying or selling a home?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's several things. So as a realtor, obviously I help with making sure that when they're buying a home that they're connected with a good VA lender that understands what they're qualifying for, their specific entitlements and eligibility. But then as far as families that are moving to the area, if I can help with connecting them specifically to base resources as well, there is on my website a link specifically for military that helps them connect with the Fort Gordon resources. But those would be specifically like the housing office, the DEER's office. If there's a military spouse that's looking for a job, there's different events there on base too that they can get connected with. The Army Community Service on base. There's a variety of things, and
could even be a car tag.
It could, yeah, absolutely.
We take it for granted because we're here.
Right, but like knowing how to register your vehicle in Georgia or how to get childcare specific to Georgia, especially if you cannot get on that long wait list on base. We want to make sure that we can help folks with that. And
Ehrin mentioned her website. It is Ehrin Fairey, FAIREY.com, EhrinFairey.com. You mentioned military family, so it was your military dad who gave you the name.
Yes.
Very unique spelling.
Totally
right?
Unique, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so it was just kind of his thing to do while traveling, I suppose, right?
I guess so.
Yeah. Is there certain times of the year that military families are moving in and out of our community?
Yeah. So, I mean, Fort Gordon has a huge base population. And so in the military, we like to call it the winter move cycle and the summer move cycle. So there's definitely like two primary moving times during the year. So when folks are first getting their assignments and getting their orders, that's normally 3 to 4 months prior to the actual move date. I love to try to get connected with them and talk through what their timeline is and their process so that we can make sure we take great care of them.
And we're continuing again with Ehrin and a couple of websites for you that are up on the screen, which is southeasternresidential.com and ehrinfairey.com as well, with some specific military information. And speaking of which, how do you, because this is more, as I mentioned, than just a job for you, how do you partner with folks on and off base to kind of connect everyone?
Yeah, so there's 4 primary ways that I like to do that. And the first bit is I partner with the Charlie Norwood Medical Center, the VA center here in Augusta. We do 2 donation drives each year. One is in May during Memorial Day and during Armed Forces Day and Memorial Day, between those 2 time periods in May. And then we also like to do a drive during Veterans Day in November. And that's just to collect supplies for veterans that need specific either medical supplies or hygiene supplies at the medical center.
Okay, so that's definitely one. MWR is morale,
welfare, and recreation.
That's the fun side of being in the military.
Oh yeah, we have acronyms all over the place.
That's great. And how do you get them involved?
So we have worked with the MWR team for a couple of years now, but they throw on a lot of great events on base for our military families. And the next larger one that's coming up is the Independence Day celebration. And so our team with Southeastern Residential will be out there supporting our military. So make sure you come by and say hello to all of us.
Absolutely. Another one, is it the AUSA?
Yes. So that is the Association of the United States Army.
Yeah, that's one of those acronyms.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a lot of words there. But they have the Fort Gordon chapter here, which was voted best chapter in 2022.
In the country?
Yeah, in the country. I know.
That's wonderful.
We are proudly a part of it. But they do a lot for our base, too. They do scholarship. They fund scholarship programs. They work with the Christmas House, which provides military families that may not have a lot of extra money, especially during the holiday seasons. We help provide gifts to their families and to their children, which is really great. And then they also have the Fisher House that we like to support as well, and specific scholarships for military families.
Yeah, and as everyone knows, real estate agents receive a commission, but you've chosen not to keep all of the commission.
Yeah. Yeah. So I always kind of say, well, first off, my motto, my focus as a realtor is to be real estate that gives back. And so with every commission that I have, every transaction, if a client chooses me as their realtor, they're partnering with me, and I value that. And so a portion of every commission goes back to a nonprofit organization. And so specific to military, I partner with Warrior Alliance. They're based out of Atlanta. They have a lot of different programs, but the one that's specific to Augusta is Operation Double Eagle. So when military families or any client decides that they want to choose Warrior Alliance as the nonprofit that I donate to, we donate to Operation Double Eagle.
Very nice. Excellent. And lastly, we'll give your website in a moment, but how is it that you hear who is moving out of Augusta that's a military person? And how do you find out that somebody in Idaho is coming to Augusta? How does that work?
I mean, I feel like there's a plethora of ways that you can hear through the grapevine. But I do feel like being in the military has helped me because I do have connections nationally, even globally, based on where people are stationed. So if a friend is moving, let's say from Hawaii to Pennsylvania, they have reached out to me. And because we have that friendship and that trust, and I think they understand that I know what they're going through, they say, hey, Ehrin, find me someone that you trust. I'm like, okay, I'm going to make sure that I take care of you as best as I can. So I do have a network with different agents nationally, and I also have a lender I work with closely that is licensed in all 50 states, focuses on military, and we want to make sure that we provide the best service to them.
Well, if you're connected in some way with the military through friends or family anywhere in the country, jot down the websites again, ehrinfairey.com and southeasternresidential.com. And I don't know if this is cliche, but she's your girl. Would that be? Is that fair?
I would love to help you.
Hey, I'm hip on the back nine of life. I'm telling you, I'm hip. Thank you. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, great to see you too.
And congratulations, continued success, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Neil.